Hey everybody, welcome to exclusiveannuities.com. My name is William Rapp, founder of Exclusive Annuities. What we specialize in is safe retirement strategies, helping people mitigate risk through the annuity market. We shop the highest contractual guarantees for you on the market, go through a thorough intake process with you, and really design solutions that are catered to you, that are customizable exclusively to you based on your goals, what you're looking to accomplish, and your use, utility, and control objectives with the asset at hand. So again, my name is William. I'm owner of Exclusive Annuities. I also am MDRT certified and one of the top annuity advisors in the nation as an independent advisor all across the board, contracted with over 65 annuity carriers here in the nation. Today, I'm excited to share value with you guys and just go through any concerns and really educate you on the biggest concerns, first and foremost, people face in retirement. The reason that retirees, pre-retirees really look into the annuity market is first and foremost, they want to minimize the risk in their retirement portfolio, because when you go into retirement, you're now going from your accumulation years to years where you're going to have to balance your risk and really making sure you can stretch your money lasts as long as you do. Eliminating a portion of the risk off the table is usually what most people are considering going into pre-retirement, really developing a strategy around income, growth of their asset, protection of their asset, and there's also some different objectives we can handle as far as legacy, creating certain annuities around the legacy component of what you're looking to pass down to heirs, your trust, the family as beneficiaries, and long-term care, principal protection, and income for life. So the way these annuities work on the market now is you're basically capitalizing on the upswings of the market, but not the downturns, right? You're exercising the carrier's options budget. An annuity is an insurance product. It's not quote unquote an investment product. You're exercising options through the carrier's budget. So they're balancing that risk for you, allowing you to participate on the upside. We can design these plans to leave additional guaranteed death benefit. Annuities also skip past probate. That's a good fun fact for you guys to know as well. Skips over the whole probate process when an annuity pays out as a death benefit. It goes straight to your beneficiaries. The insurance company is then writing a check to the family. And these are really for people that want guaranteed, predictable, permanent income streams in retirement, and even ways to exercise pension replacement, adding predictable income streams on top of Social Securities and whatever pension that you have going through the household. Now, I always ask my clients, first and foremost, are you planning for living or are you planning for dying? When it comes to the annuity that you're looking to consider for yourself in your portfolio. And, a plan for living is really income utilization, maximizing the quality of the life in retirement, using your nest egg for happy living. On the other hand, we have clients that are planning for dying, using a certain amount of money set aside to really pass that legacy on to their heirs, have a certain amount of money they have sitting in retirement portfolios, CDs, banks, mutual funds, 401ks, IRAs, stocks, bonds. And we can utilize certain products on the market. Again, we do shop the highest contractual guarantees for you on the market here at Exclusive Annuities, using proprietary engineer-based software that is only available to agents and advisors in our firm. So basically, we put in your age, we put in, the amount we're considering, we put in what your spouse's age is, and these softwares allow us to find and pinpoint, target exactly what the highest contractual guarantees are on the market, and that is relevant to your principal protection, indexing components on how the asset grows over time, and most importantly, as this conversation pertains to maximizing the death benefit and minimizing that risk, minimizing that risk all across the board. Where are you going to be in the next 5 to 10 years if you've been working for the last 30, 40, 50 years and you go into a season in retirement where you want to start having some sort of contractual payments going to you, and stretching that money using an insurance product like an annuity 9 times out of 10 is the proper fit. It just has to come down to, again, having an agency, having a firm that can shop the highest contractual guarantees, because you can sit on a meeting with any advisor, any agent. They can show you any different type of products, and if you don't understand it, just shoot us a message, fill out our form, book a free strategy session. We do second opinions all the time. We come across a lot of designs as well that we look at the client's profile and they got recommended a certain annuity, and we're like, hey, this completely doesn't make sense. We have to go this way, pinpoint those key factors for the client, and 9 times out of 10, if we end up doing business together, we take really good care of our clients here at Exclusive Annuities. But I guess where we pride ourselves in is transparency, really exercising all your options and putting multiple designs on the table and navigating that process with you. So on another note, we can also design policies for long-term care. Do you have long-term care in place? Where will funds be available? So that's another key component. We go through that with you on the intake process. And then also considering, what does it really look like leaving all of your funds or a majority of your funds in the risk of the market volatility throughout the lifetime of retirement, for you and your spouse? Can you afford a negative 20% year in the market? Our RMDs coming up, RMDs plus market loss equates to big depletion of your asset quicker than you expected. And having some sort of fixed income bucket, which is a part of any financial plan from a fiduciary standpoint, is very relative to people, anywhere from 55 to 80 years old. Majority of clients in retirement are shifting a portion of their assets over to these products. And usually it makes the most sense. So, on the other hand of that, leaving those funds at risk during your golden years really could cost you a lot. If you really think about it, over time, it could cost you added stress by constantly having to check your brokerage accounts, your trading accounts, your IRA accounts, wondering if you have to pick up another part-time job in retirement. And you might not think about that now if the market's up, but if the market depletes, RMDs coming up, assets draining, these are things that we see as a problem amongst our retirees that don't have their fixed income bucket properly utilized across insurance-based annuity products. So we help with that. Considering working a few extra years even though you don't want to, wondering if the vacation this year is in the budget. We sit down with a lot of clients where we pinpoint exactly what we want this money to contractually do out of a portion of their retirement portfolio, and we designate it just for that. If they need X amount of income, a certain amount of years for XYZ reason, we pinpoint products that can solve for just exactly that. And that's exactly what you have to go through to find the proper solution for yourself. But most importantly, you have to work with a firm, experts that know exactly how these annuities work. And you'd be surprised, a lot of advisories out there, a lot of investment-based companies, independent advice, they don't really know what the contractual guarantees are. They're just showing the most favorable products to them and their firm or their agency, and they're not doing what's the best for you. So that's where we step in, really go through an analysis, show products and designs, solutions for you that really make the most sense for you based on what you're looking to accomplish. And again, you're going to hear me say this a lot. It's all about finding the highest contractual possible guaranteed payout on the market that fits you and your situation so you can build longevity in retirement. And then less time worrying about the economy and market volatility. I don't know about you, but if I was 65, 70, 75, I wouldn't want to really be thinking or worrying about money that often. So that's where annuities can play a vital role in, just mental health, or just not having to worry about that portion of your retirement portfolio. So from there on and therefore, it makes a lot of sense 9 times out of 10. And this is why adding 1 or 2 annuities to your retirement portfolio matters. All your gains are locked in. They can never be taken from you. I'll explain more how that works here in a moment. You participate in any period in the market where the market goes up and your money grows. Like I said, there's absolutely no downside risk. You are protected from any period of loss. You sit the bad years out. Now imagine if your whole life you sat the bad years out, right? And you didn't go through a sequence of return scenarios where the market was down. Where would your nest egg really be? And if you haven't exercised that strategy up until this point, then going into retirement, into your 60s, 70s, 80s, makes a lot of sense to start considering these products. But again, getting the highest contractual guarantees that you can on the market. And all the gains are tax deferred, and they're compounded and they're tax deferred. Now, let's talk about indexing. There's a few different types of annuities on the market. You have your fixed annuities, you have your variable annuities, you have your indexed annuities, and the list goes on. However, usually what we're going to speak about on a presentation like this is the FIA market. That's the fixed indexed annuity market. These are safe money products where you get upside growth in the market. It's not contractually guaranteed. It's based on how the indices perform. And we could dive more on that on a strategy session. But again, that's where I'm going to emphasize the highest participation rates, caps, spreads. Looking at those contractual guarantees before going into an indexed annuity is really where you win that game, right? And that's why you need to speak with us at exclusiveannuities.com. So if you go to our website, book a free strategy session, you'll get plugged in with one of our advisors in our firm, and we go through a 20-minute process with you, intake, find the best fit. And basically what indexing does is it allows your retirement to participate and lock in upside market gains, but never in the down markets, right? And we could take the S&P 500, for example, right? You put your money in an indexed annuity with no fees. We always shop for no fee products. And the S&P 500, say it does 7.5%, right? You can get up to that 7.5% from a point-to-point perspective based on your interest crediting strategy that we go through with you again on the strategy session, where year to year, you're getting compounded interest in the market based on how these indices perform. And there's plenty of proprietary indices, NASDAQ 100 type indices, where we can allocate and diversify your annuity with no fees, and your principal is protected. So if the indices don't perform on an annual basis, the worst thing that can happen is a 0% return for 1 year. And some of these strategies, depending on caps, participation rates, and spreads, which is what you would want to pay attention to when shopping for these annuities, but you really won't know what to look for unless you really sit with an advisor that goes through it with you thoroughly, is finding those rates that are at the highest at the time. And while indexing, your retirement, is safe, and your principal and gains will never be lost due to market downturns or volatility, right? Tax deferred growth. FIAs allow your funds to grow tax deferred. This results in triple compounding interest over time, right? So we can dive more into that, but just know you don't pay taxes, when you earn interest, only when you're taking a distribution, right? We can also talk Roth conversion. We have a very specialized and advanced team with softwares that we execute on a Roth conversion chassis with our clients. So if you are considering Roth conversions or already doing them, that's another reason we should have a strategy session. You will get a lot of value of what we put together for you there, okay? So IRA money, pre-tax, post-tax, Roth accounts, we do it all. We look to eliminate all fees, right? We'll show you the side of the annuity market with fees. We'll also go through thoroughly with you products, very similar products without fees, absolutely zero fees. We'll show you the difference, how they work. Usually a fee comes with some sort of contractual guarantee associated with the annuity product. And there's many ways around that, or options to consider aside from annuities with fees, but we go through that with you thoroughly. And most importantly, eliminating market risk, right? No downside risk in anything that we show you unless you have a call, unless we have you call with our wealth management division, right, who can also come up with an investment strategy for you. But we're the safe money experts, so anything that we show you on our strategy sessions will have zero risk potential, 0% floor, Your principal is 100% protected. We can also look at guaranteed lifetime income annuities. Again, this is where you'd want to shop or have an advisory shop the highest contractual guarantees for you on the market using proprietary software that is only accessible to agents in our firm, right? So this is where you have an annuity. You have an income guarantee component in the annuity. You can start that income within 30 days, or you can wait X amount of years. And the functionalities in different products, different companies are different. We go through all of those with you. The income gets higher every year you defer and don't take income, but you're stretching your money as long as you can with these type of products. And this is the ultimate transfer of risk type of product that we consider for some individuals where this is the right fit. But again, we determine if it's the right fit for you and we help you along that process. These are good products with guaranteed lifetime income, and we can get more into that on a strategy session. So I hope to see you on a Zoom call soon. Again, we avoid probate. Annuities, just like insurance, go direct to beneficiaries and avoid probate, which can cost you a lot in legal fees. And if, for example, if you had $300,000 in an annuity, you could be saving up to $21,000 in probate costs. So really interesting death benefit component there. Some of them work sort of like life insurance, where we can really make the numbers, crunch the numbers, make it make sense for you. If that's something you're looking to solve for, you just tell us that on the strategy session. And these are the types of fixed index annuities, right? So you have your income annuities, and then you have annuities that are strictly for accumulation, allows annual or monthly point-to-point growth leading to market with leading market indexes like the S&P 500, like the NASDAQ, but again with no risk. You participate in gains of the market. You don't participate in any period of loss. All gains are locked in each period. All gains are compounded, tax deferred. Some of them include a cash bonus, which may or may not be the right fit for you. Typically, the products with no bonus come with higher contractual back-end rates, and products that are front-loaded with a bonus, if you have another agent telling you, hey, buy this annuity because it has a 20% bonus, just pause and have a conversation with us first. We'll explain things that they probably didn't, and we'll point you in the right direction there. And annuities are always going to have free penalty withdrawal provisions every year. So you might be thinking, well, we're going over the pros, where's the cons? Well, basically, you want to get into an annuity that has good liquidity, which means you can pull 20%, 10% from the annuity every year, no problem. That's your free withdrawal provision. Some companies and carriers have more liquidity, some have less, depending on what contractual guarantees we're looking at for you, based on the highest ones we can obtain in the market at the time with the given rates. And usually no fees in the products that we show. Like I said, if there's a product that has a fee, we'll look at it. If you like it, if we like it, if it makes sense for you, we can go that route. But we're always going to put multiple different designs on the table, show you show you both sides of the table per se in that scenario. And guaranteed lifetime income annuities, like I said, downside protection, income account features that can trigger lifetime income. Some of these also come with nursing home doublers. Ask us about that on the strategy session if you need to. Can also add spouse income guaranteed for your spouse when you pass. No death benefit pays out, but the company is contractually obligated to continue lifetime income payments to your spouse for the rest of your life. And of course, downside protection. And what to look for in an indexed annuity is your participation rates. What's the bonus? Are there fees? Participation rates, caps, liquidity, spreads, things like that, tricks in the contract you want to pay attention to. There's really good contracts on the market. There's contracts on the market that another agent might be pushing to you that you might not understand. Just these are big decisions when you're deciding to move hard-earned retirement funds. So my idea always is just to have the right advisory, the one that you feel comfortable with, the one that's really showing you all of the options on the market instead of just one or two products for your case. So we work with, these are just some of the companies that we work with, Athene, Allianz, both A-plus rated companies, North American, Midland National, to name a few, National Life Group, Royal Neighbors, F&G, to name a few. So if you are interested in having a strategy session, again, my name is William, owner, founder of exclusiveannuities.com. We have great advisors that really dive into the details with you. We don't make it complicated. It's very simple. We do all the thinking for you, all the working on your behalf, all the brain power. We do that. All you have to do is basically go through our intake process, opt in on the website, and we go through this very thoroughly with you. We do life cycle models, give you a full gauge and picture of what your financial picture looks like. We have the best, arguably, Roth conversion specialists on the market as well that specifically help high net worth clients of ours execute Roth conversions at a high level. Like I said, highest contractual guarantees on the market. We're able to do that because of the proprietary software and because we work with every single annuity carrier in the nation. We have over 65 different contracts with carriers. So we're not tied to one carrier. We're really shopping for you, designing case for you. If you have questions, make sure you fill out the form on our website. You can opt in on a strategy session with me. I help clients, about 25 clients a month, enroll into these annuities. We also have a wealth management division if you're looking for investment advice. If you're not happy with your current financial advisor, XYZ, we can have that conversation as well. But at the end of the day, it's all about placing your trust in an agency, a firm that you understand really knows how this industry, how these products, how these designs are supposed to be designed around a solution for you. And that's why we're here to step in, fill that gap for you, make the process simple, and we'd be more than happy to meet you over a strategy session on a one-on-one Zoom call, and we look forward to meeting you. So visit the website exclusiveannuities.com, and I'll see you on the other side. Have a good day.